I just wanted to say that you should be careful what objects you put your aura or Reiki into. From my experience, not all objects you put your aura into will lead to dangers, but putting your aura into objects such as statues can lead to negative things, especially if they are statues of deities and gods or even demons. You should try to avoid putting your aura into those kind of objects, which is common sense in hindsight, but you can still be, some people like myself can still be foolish to put their aura into those kind of objects, not knowing that they can lead to negative consequences. Some objects that you put your aura into can actually bring out positive effects in items like crystals and even positive objects like, for example, the hand of Fatima. When I put my aura into the hand of Fatima, it did lead to me being protected by negative energies, no, from negative energies. But putting your aura into objects like statues can lead to you possibly summoning as an evil spirit, like a demon, which you will regret, and it can lead to possession and other things, and negative attachment. Not every statue you put your aura into will summon a spirit or a god or a demon, even though most gods are demons and archons of the Matrix. The statue itself can still be cursed, but from my experience, it didn't matter if the statue was cursed or not. If it was just in the form of a deity and came from a foreign place like Greece or Egypt or other places like India, it still can lead to you summoning something negative. Especially if you're not from the place the statue you bought is from. So you should be careful where you buy objects from, especially if it's not in the same country you're from. If you are rising in frequency naturally, you will light up on the astral plane, which will lead you to being more visible and more of a target for evil spirits. So they will use statues as portals to try and get to you, because they don't really have the power to get to you otherwise, unless there's a portal there or invitation. So a statue could actually be an invitation for evil spirits to come into your life. Another example of putting Reiki or aura into objects that can lead to negative things is me putting, when I put aura into these beads which had dragons on it. The beads ended up biting my wrists, and I would feel the circulation in my hands being cut off, even though the bracelet itself wasn't tight. It was that the object itself was just trying to attack me. When or if you're rising in frequency, this can lead to you being attacked by a lot of foreign things and demons and spirits, because you're a target, and mostly evil spirits are around us. I don't really see it as there being good spirits, really. I don't know, especially in this Matrix. I don't really believe in spirit guides, and if they do exist, they are greatly overshadowed by the amount of demonic presence all around us. Spirit guides or positive entities may exist, but be careful who you trust, especially when trying to escape the Matrix, because most spirits do have an agenda, and it's difficult to know what their intentions for you are. So be careful when interacting with spirits outside of yourself, because the moment usually when they can possess you, they will try to. But not all spirits are evil. It's just a precaution everyone should take, because a lot of them can be deceptive and try to negatively affect you. Just use your discernment when dealing with spirits outside of yourself, because you never know, and you don't want to ruin your life and regret anything. Not everybody has the natural ability to Reiki heal or apply aura out of their hands, as they may be capped or restricted energetically or spiritually, or just haven't developed the ability yet. If heat energy is leaving your hands and your body, it's usually a sign that you are naturally outpouring your aura outside of your body. You can develop the ability to Reiki heal and use aura by practicing techniques like creating an aura ball in your hands. To do this, there are techniques that you can find in mangas like Hunter x Hunter. They do show you how to do that kind of stuff. But there may be other videos on YouTube. I'm not really going to go into how to do it here. I mean, I could try, but I'm just not very articulate as a person, and I thought I would find it difficult to explain. But I'm sure if you look on YouTube, you should, or Google, or on the internet, you should find explanations on how to create an aura ball and project energy out of your hands. But definitely a lot of mangas and animes do talk about it, even though you may not believe that they are real. Some of these techniques are based in reality. But especially Hunter x Hunter, it does really show you how to manipulate your aura, and it gives a lot of insights into how to use those techniques, even though not all of it's real, but some of it does have a good basis in reality. For example, the aura that Togashi described in Hunter x Hunter, he described it as steam leaving the body, and I myself can see steam leaving my body as well that nobody else can see. So there is some truth to it, like there's a lot of truth in all fiction, really. Eventually, mastering Reiki healing and releasing aura from your hands can lead to you being able to clear energies and blockages in other energetic blockages in other people's bodies. And eventually, if you keep developing your techniques by practicing aura balls and various other techniques, you will eventually increase the amount of output of aura in your hands, and you may feel like waves of wind leaving your hands, the palm of your hands. But one of the things I should warn you about after developing and working on these techniques is it does increase your perception and sensitivity to being able to perceive energies around you, and also spirits and other people that can be around you energetically, as it works on your paranormal abilities. I mean, that part of your brain that allows you to see into the spirit realm. So it can lead to you even having visual hallucinations, not hallucinations, but being able to see things that you wouldn't be able to see before. So just know that doing these practices can lead to you opening doors to new realms and new experiences. So just be prepared if you do want to develop those abilities. Once again, I just wanted to reiterate that you should be careful of what objects you put your aura into or Reiki into, as this can lead to negative consequences. Yeah. Just think before you do things, and try to use your discernment anytime you buy an object from a foreign country or a shop or something like that. You just never know, and you don't want to be in a negative position where you have negative spirits around you and you are possessed, as that will ruin your life completely. I'm just really trying to warn you because I don't want anyone to end up like me. So just be careful out there and use your discernment, and be careful who you trust spiritually. Stay safe out there, and Godspeed.